the last few months, we have dealt intensively with the exceptionally large forest fire in Hirschwang an der Rack. On 25th October at 11:22 a.m., the fire was noticed at the foot of the Mittagstein. A total of 7,000 firefighters from 8 different communities fought the fire in the first 13 days. In the next 25 days, the embers were removed, and after another 26 days, no heat sources were visible for the first time. A total of 115 hectares of forest were affected by the fire. The reasons for the large spread, which was difficult to control, included extremely dry air on the first day. The outbreak of the fire on the southern slope made the extinguishing work more difficult, as it was very steep and difficult to reach. Due to the dryness, the vegetation on the Mittagstein was already damaged in advance. Fires. The red area is the burn area and the blue stripes are the fire breaks. Fire area EO browser.
Fire area according to the Voco. Fire temperature has risen very sharply. The temperature difference of then and now is already 7.7 degrees, which are probably caused by the climate change. You can tell from these diagrams that there was more rainfall in 2020, but the storms decreased and there was no snowfall. There were also more warmer days in 2020 than 30 years earlier.
The comparison with the false color composite, the moisture index and the vegetation index shows that it was interestingly very humid at the time of the forest fire.
In our compostability test, we lit dry and damp wood on fire. We found out that dry wood burns much faster and better, while moist wood only burns on the surface. When extinguishing, the dry wood also produced a much larger cloud of smoke.
Conclusion. The extreme dimensions of Hirschwang came about because of the lack of precipitation. Rainfall will become more and more frequent in the future and flood fires will destroy larger and larger areas. Example, 2022 was the driest March for 10 years. Suggestions for improvement. In the future, we could impose ban on open fires in dry weather, ban smoking or handling with fire completely in specific areas, and prepare fire departments for similar incidents with training and appropriate equipment. More suggestions for improvement. New vegetation.